Hello, welcome to Social Work 8403, which is the Children and Families in the Social Environment, Human Behavior Specialization. This course will meet the requirement if you are a Children and Families Specialization person. You have that as your advanced specialization. You may also use this as an elective. This short video, is just to help us, uh, to help you negotiate the Blackboard site and the course as a whole. The online course will be mostly managed from the Blackboard site, so it's really important that you understand how to use that. So the first thing, of course, is to go to your portal, then go to My Blackboard. There you will find the link to the Children and Family Blackboard course. The most important thing to start off with, of course, is the syllabus. And in the syllabus, you will find hopefully everything you need to um, to do well in this course. Okay, so I'm going to open up the syllabus so you can see it as well. And ideally, this will guide you through the rest of the course. Okay, so for the syllabus, we have all the regular information, how to reach me, and when I am available, when this class will meet. We will have 2 sessions a week, and that will comprise 12 times over the next 6-week period for the course. Because this is an online synchronous and asynchronous course, we will have a split between asynchronous classes on Monday night, meaning that Mondays you independently complete all the work. You can do it according to your own schedule. Everything for that class will be posted by Monday morning. It is due by Wednesday at 5:30, when you should be ready for the next session. So Monday sessions are independently completed and considered asynchronous. I will show you how to access the session by session checklist, which is your key to exactly what you need to do for each session. Every Wednesday for the next 6 weeks, you need to do some prep work, regular reading for the class, which you have always done for each of your classes, but also we're not meeting until 6:30, but that means that that hour that we're not meeting for is part of the flipped classroom. So not necessarily from 5:30 to 6:30, but at some point before 6:30 every Wednesday, you should put some time in to do class content. Now, this is not the reading prep. The reading prep and other preparation for the class should be done in the 2 or 3 hours that you put in regularly to prepare for each class. The additional hour that you need to do something like watch a video, watch a videotape of a PowerPoint lecture. These are all things that can be done online when you are not online when we are not online with each other. I want to reserve the time that we're online for each other for interactive contact, so that when we're online for each other, we'll be doing discussions, small group exercises, presentations, and actually be interacting with each other. Anything that you can do without interaction will be done asynchronously. So you still have the 3 hours to put in for each class. 2 hours of it will be online, where we'll be interacting. 1 hour will be independent. And then don't forget, that does not include the reading prep that you have to do for each class, the writing prep that you have to do for each assignment. So you're putting in prep time aside from that hour of the flipped classroom. But all of those are essential. Okay. We are looking at a class in which this isn't an advanced a part of the curriculum. So you must have completed your foundation courses in human behavior. For regular standing students, that would have been 5001 and 5002, HBSC Individual and Family, HBSC Organizations, Communities, and Groups. If you are advanced standing, you would have had this human behavior content in your undergraduate program and the advanced standing summer bridge course. So those are the prerequisites. I will leave it to you to work through the rest of the syllabus. In fact, that is part of your first class assignment. So let's go back to the Blackboard site. And the second thing, in addition to the syllabus, and of course the textbooks that you need to have, you may also access those textbooks on the TU library website. If you like to have hard desk copies, they are available for purchase either at the bookstore or online. I recommend purchasing them if you can. Okay, the second element that is critical is the weekly schedule, and here is where you're going to find every week there is going to be a full folder that tells you everything you need for that week, and it gives you some clues as to how to prepare for the next week. So for this week, session 1, which is the introduction section, we will have our objectives for the week: explore children and family as specialization, read an overview of developmental issues, discuss ecology, and review risk and resilience. Now, all of those things you're going to be doing independently because this is the asynchronous class. Then you want to go to your week 1 checklist, and this is what you need to do for the class. The assignment is given here. If there is a part of the assignment is a website, you will get the access to the website, the link right here. And then often you're going to post your reactions to readings and websites on the discussion board. Here you get the due dates. This is where I messed up before and put May 7th, but in fact, if you can initially post something by 11:59 tonight, then all your colleagues, because you have to do 2 posts. One post that you post a question, one post where you answer another individual's question. So you're going to need to have the initial post up tonight so that everybody can respond to them by May 11th, which is our next class. Okay, you also can access the discussion boards by going over here to the menu and clicking on discussion board. In addition, there is often an in-class assignment, especially for the asynchronous classes. And here, for this one, you have a website that you need to read, and then you need to write a paragraph, and you need to identify and describe what the 3 concepts that you could apply to child and family specialization area. Now, since this class is May 9th, then this is the in-class assignment that's due tonight. You should have an in-class assignment folder over here, and it looks like I have to create that folder, which I will as soon as I finish this video. So there will be on the menu side, there will be another folder called Assignments, and that's where you will submit any in-class assignments. And you do have one due for session 1. Now, this tells you how to prepare for the next session. This is the reading that you need to do for session 2. So this is the time that you need to put in not class time, but prep time. And then finally, again, we're only meeting 2 hours even on the synchronous time. So there's always going to be at least an hour of work that you need to do in addition to that. For this one, you need to watch a video called Life at 5. And then you need to create a worksheet in which you do the following. As you're watching the video, you should be writing a grid that has the name of each child in the video, risk factors for that child, and protective factors. Okay, before class on Wednesday at 6:30, you will receive a web link, a WebEx link that you can then log on to at 6:30 each on this Wednesday, May 11th, and every week you'll receive a new WebEx link. Every week before the synchronous class, there will be a PowerPoint that is posted under PowerPoint sessions, which again, I will need to create a link to on the menu side. And that's how you'll get that. You'll want to probably either print or look at that PowerPoint session when we all get synchronously online and start to do our interactive session, which would be every Wednesday at 6:30. So to review, every week you want to go to the syllabus, find out what the weekly schedule is, what the weekly topics are, and so for each week you'll go through the syllabus and find in many places what to read for that week. Okay, and that's under course session and readings, what to read for that session, and then what the topic for the section will be. Of course, you also need to every week go to the website and access the weekly schedule. And for each week, you will see a schedule that tells you the topics, what the objectives are for each week. So for next week, for Wednesday, we will be accomplishing these objectives, both in class and in your pre-class assignment. The pre-class assignment will be here on the session 2 checklist, and it'll tell you before you come to session, this is what you need to do. And then these are the readings that you should have done in your prep time for the session. And then starting next week, I'll have, looking forward, also any assignment. We don't have any assignments other than the in-class assignments and the discussion boards due until session 7. Okay, the PowerPoint will also be here, and you will go to your Blackboard site if you need to read. Both readings for session 3 are in the text, although for those who haven't had time to get the text, go on to TU Library and you can read through the access to the ebook on TU Library. I also on Blackboard am posting just for the first week the parts from the 2 texts that you need to read for session 2. Okay, I look forward to meeting you all online Wednesday at 6:30. I look forward to reading your work from week 1, your discussion board postings, and then you'll be bringing work to session 2 that you would have done prior to session 2. You will be prepared for each session by doing at least, I would say it's going to take 2 to 3 hours of reading time before each class that you need to prepare for each session, just like you do for any other class. I am glad to answer email, post to make sure that you have all your questions answered. So email me if this still isn't clear. I am hoping that this did clear up some of your questions, and I really look forward to meeting you on Wednesday and working with you through the session for Summer 1. Okay, have a really great day, and I will see you Wednesday at 6:30, May 11th. Good luck with completing everything for session 1 by that date.